Yo, what's going on everyone? This is AZN here. Today you guys are watching another figure review, and this time it is on the Dynamic Action Heroes Powerpuff Girls Deluxe set by Beast Kingdom. So without wasting too much time, let's get right into it. Alright, so before I go over the box, I will warn you, this box is really huge. So I'm gonna try to show everything on here as much as I can. I don't have enough space on my desk to show everything that's, in the box. So I do apologize in advance, but I am gonna do my best. So anyway, on the top, if you guys can see, it says the Powerpuff Girls Deluxe version. And then up there it says DAH, which is short for Dynamic Action Heroes, and that's also the number right there of the DX version. So that's pretty cool. We also got like a nice little, sorry my finger's in the way. We also got like a nice little illustration of all three of the girls. We got Blossom, we got Buttercup and Bubbles, we got the Powerpuff Girls logo right there. We also have Dynamic Action Heroes. At the bottom, we got Beast Kingdom. I also noticed that it says Dynamic 8ction Heroes with the number 8. That's a little confusing, but anyway, you get all three of the girls flying. Like I already said, this box is huge, so I'm not gonna able to show everything on here, but I will have like a picture of showing the spine of this. In the back, it shows you all the stuff that contains with all three of the girls, including like one piece in particular, which is like the heart of the end of the show. We got like the accessories, the promo pics and stuff like that, and we got Powerpuff Girls Cartoon Network. Tell you a little bit about what includes with the figure and stuff like that. So in the bottom, we got some more, pretty much the same illustration, I believe. And bottom, not so much. We got like the Beast Kingdom sticker at the bottom right there, Warner Bros and etc. So that's pretty much it about the box. So I'm gonna crack these girls right open up and see what we got. So each one of them comes with alternative faces. All of them come in 3 sets, so they come with a teeth gritting face, a mad face, a more cocky look, and also a smiling face. How you swap these out is pretty simple. You just move their head, remove their hair, and you might have to force this out just a little bit. I'm trying to do it on camera best as I could. I might have to cut it off, or maybe not. So you do want to take your time swapping these out, because there's a chance that these pegs might end up breaking if you don't try to take your time. So it's a little tricky at first, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be much easier. So once you finally pop out the other face plate, you can place the other one. So there's like 3 peg holes right here, so you just slide it in like so. And there's also a peg right here that goes on here, so you just try to slide it through. And hold on, I messed it up just a little bit. There we go. Alright, there we go. So that's all you have to do, really. So like I already said, it's a little difficult to pop them out at first, but you're gonna have to take your time, because like I already said, there's a chance that those pegs can easily break. I was actually afraid that it did broke it before I started recording, but thankfully I didn't. So, but just be careful anyway. The 3 of them also come with alternative arm pieces, so they have like a bend arm. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but they have like a bend arm for like action poses, for like throwing hands. And they also have another one that's like, it's kind of similar to the vanilla one that you already see on this one, but slightly more bend. So how you just swap these out is pretty simple. You just pop this off, and it kind of feels like an Android. I actually don't own an Android. I'm planning to get an Android at some point, but this definitely gives me of an idea of what it's like to have an Android. So it's definitely giving me that type of vibe. But anyway, there's like a Pecco on this one. This one I want to go in for some reason, but you just take this off, slide in like so, and yeah, just like that. And also it comes with a cross arms too, so like I already said, you just take these arms off and just plug them right in there, you know, stuff like that. And also it comes with, they also come with like two sets of alternative legs. So this is one that's like bending for like flying pose, and another one too for like, I guess, like kicking, or this might also be for flying pose, I don't know. But swapping these out is also pretty easy. You just lift up this skirt, just pop this piece off right here. Just want to make sure I don't look like an idiot on camera and not put the wrong leg in. But you just pretty much just pop this in, and there you go, just like that. They also come with this little display base, or this display stand for them to stand up properly. So you just pretty much just peg this part in, and peg this in, and boom, there we go. And last but not least is the display base that comes with the deluxe set. So you see they got like these really cool flying effect piece for all 3 of the girls right there, so you can peg them in behind the heart that you obviously often see in the end of each episode. So this looks really cool. The only downside that some people might have with this is that it doesn't make any noise, it doesn't glow, anything like that. So that might disappoint some people considering the price point of this. Although I did paid about $66 for this. It's originally for like 100. So if you get it on sale, just like I did, you'll be a little less disappointed. Either way, this looks really cool. I'm really glad they added this in here. I think it looked really nice on my shelf. The sculpt and the detail on these figures are really good. Like, they look really solid. All of them look clean. There's no paint errors or anything like that. They look great. Now, it is worth pointing out that these are based off the 2016 show, which I haven't seen. So yeah, it's not based off the 2016 version. I've only seen the one that came out in '98, which is the one I grew up watching. But if you can live with that, then these are really solid figures. There are like, I think there are like a couple of differences between the 2016 versions of these characters compared to the 90s one, but other than that, it still look a lot like the girls. So they still look like the Powerpuff Girls, aside from like a very few minor differences. So yeah, but other than that, man, it looks pretty solid. Although I do have a couple of gripes. With one, Bubbles' dress is like this pinkish type of color instead of like, it was like I forgot the color, can't remember the color right now, but it's more of like this darkish type of pink. I want to say it's a hot pink. It's definitely not this color. So yeah, that's kind of like my only gripe with this one. Bubbles and Buttercup, they look good, even though I do have one I don't know what this is. It's like some mark on there. You guys can definitely see it. Like it's some type of mark up front of her hair. That's pretty annoying. So I am a little upset about that. But other than that, she looks good too overall. And Bubbles right here, there's nothing really much going on with her, so she looks good. So yeah, overall they look pretty solid. I don't think there's really much to say, really. Like they all, they all look great together. Aside from, Bubbles, not Bubbles, Blossom's dress being lighter than it is on the show. I think it's like that in the show. I can't remember. I haven't seen the 2016 one. So someone in the comments correct me if her dress supposed to be darker or not. I'll take the L on that if I am wrong. But anyway, and aside from Bubbles, I keep mixing up the names. Aside from Buttercup having this weird looking mark on her hair, they look pretty solid together. I can't really complain. So for scaling, these figures are about 6 inches tall. So here they are standing next to the SH Figure Arts Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen, and also the Jada Toys Ryu. And here they are standing next to some other waifus I got in my collection, such as the SH Figure Arts Sakura from Naruto, and also the Figma Face Day Night Saber. Now, when it comes to articulation, there's not really that much to really go over. There are a few differences which I'm about to go over starting right now. So with Bubbles, her bow can move about 360 degrees. This part can't really move, but all three of their head can go 360. Their arms can go side to side. There is no joints on these, obviously, considering the fact how they are drawn and designed. I wasn't really expecting them to add in like ball joints on it, so it's fine, or any type of joint really. Same with the legs. There's no joints on the legs, but they can move pretty good. Can go side to side, can go back that much. And thanks to this, and thanks to their clothes being a soft good, you have no problem of moving them around, so you don't have to deal with any restrictions opposing them. So with Bubbles, she has like both of her twin tails can move, can also do a 360, and well, Buttercup is they're just literally the same. So she just poses just like the other two. So yeah, that's pretty much it about articulation. It's it's kind of like I already kind of mentioned earlier, it definitely feels like an Android, even though I don't own an Android, but I'm gonna definitely get one soon. So yeah, and I'm definitely not foreshadowing my next review that's coming out like the next couple weeks. But other than that, if you could just accept the fact that these are not super articulated, they're meant for like as like I guess like a display type of piece, then you won't be too disappointed. But if you're looking for something that's like super posable, well, I don't know what to tell you. But other than that, these figures are really good. They get the job done. So the articulation is passable. So yeah, you can just definitely just swap out the other arms to have them in action poses. It's not a big deal. They still feel fun. They still feel solid in the hand. They don't feel cheap. They don't feel like they're about to break. So that's all that shit really matters from a toy or an action figure at the end of the day. My final thoughts on these figures, they are really good. If you can just get past the fact that they're not superposable compared to most figures that you guys might often buy, then there are really great figures. Like, they're really great display pieces. I love the amount of accessories that come with. The only negatives that I do have is Blossom's dress is not, it should be a little darker, and also a little QC issues from Buttercup with like that weird mark on her hair. Bubbles is okay for the most part. Nothing really bad going on with her. Aside from that, these are really solid figures. They don't have that much articulation, but they still fun to pose around. If you're someone that has like an Android, you kind of know what to expect from these figures. But if you're someone that's like into action figures, you're gonna be a little disappointed with these. But other than that, these are really solid. So if I have to give like an overall score, it'd definitely be like an 8 out of 10. Really posable, really solid. I like these figures a lot. Like, they're gonna look great on my figure shelf. I also forgot to mention another negative. Their hair pieces do pop off a bit easy. So, and the faces are a little difficult to swap out too. So you do gotta put some effort into like swapping the faces that you really want in. Anyway, so this has been AZN. This has been my review on the Powerpuff Girls Deluxe version set by Beast Kingdom. And hope you all have a great and safe day. And I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.